Whoa. Whoa. Please tell me you saw that. Whoa. Oh, shit. Hello, and welcome to Tokyo Dark. I know very little to nothing about this entirety, other than it looks like little ripples in a water when you click. Anyways, new game. Oh. This one. Consider your actions. The decisions you make will change the world around you and how your story unfolds. Autosave makes every decision final. There is no going back. Click to continue. That's... Oh. Okay, so Detective Ito. When I close my eyes, she's always there. Smiling. Always smiling. I guess we're gonna be deaf. Oh! Pick up. Tanaka. What's your badge doing in a place like this? Good question. Where are you? Oh. God, that is loud. Where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. I guess this means you've heard about his phone. Yeah, Sake told me. I'm on my way to Shinjuku now. I couldn't wait for the uniforms and miss another chance. We've narrowed down the GPS signal to a back alley in the east part of town. You're the only detective I trust that's near it. That said, I'd be an idiot not to send in a team behind you. Lucky for us, it doesn't look like it's moved in the last 40 minutes. What's your ETA? I should be there in about 10 minutes. How long until your team arrives? At this rate, about 20 minutes behind you. We have no idea what you're walking into. No heroics. Find the phone, discover what you can about it, how it got there, and then report site or straight back to HQ. Understood? Yes, sir. I know this one's been especially tough for you. He's your partner, and I understand that you want to be the one to bring him home. But, well, are you going to be okay being back in the field? I know it's been a while since the incident. You can't blame me for being a little hesitant. Remember to keep an eye on your spin attributes from time to time by pressing the escape key. I'm taking a big risk trusting you with this, Ito. We can't have another report of Kamakura. I'm fine, sir. I have everything under control. I'll report in once I find the phone. Behind the pleasantries, it's plain as day that Yukimura still doesn't trust me to be on my own. The day Tanaka went missing, the uniforms completely ruined the crime scene. There's no way I'll let that happen again. Hold on, Tanaka. I'll be there soon. "5 days ago, my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving police HQ. There was no sign of him, and we had no leads from one of the most populous cities on Earth. He simply disappeared. That is, until an hour ago when his phone was mysteriously switched on. Tracing it led me here, to this grimy road at the east side of Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in these part in this bleh. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. In my opinion, the smaller a chicken skewer place is, the better. At least that's what I used to tell Tonica. A shabby looking bar with a butterfly logo on the sign. A hostess bar, watered down booze exchanged for fake smiles and a girl to laugh at your jokes. On a normal night, there's no way I'd look for Tonica here. Tonight's not exactly normal though. Oh, okay, hello. Oh, I like the butterflies y'all got. Okay, it makes sense. Let's talk to her first. Oh, helps if I actually do the thing. I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolis Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Could smell the cop on you the minute you step through the door. Yeah, sure, ask away. But make it quick. Usually starts getting busy around now. Have you seen this man in here within the last day or two? Who's he? Some boyfriend of yours? He's a cop and he's missing. Have you seen him or not? Lots of cops pass through here. But the one I haven't seen, listen, I've got paying customers and not a lot of free time. So you can either order a drink or you can go. This hostess seems pretty cagey. She might open up after a drink, but then again, maybe not. I need to be careful here. Alright, I could afford to take a load off. I'll take a shot of whiskey on the rocks. You serious? Okay, most cops don't exactly order drinks out in the open. Well, you did say we couldn't keep talking without a drink. Now I've had my drink, still get talking. What do you want me to say? Listen, lady, I don't own the place. I just work here. So if this is some sort of sting or something, leave me out of it. It's bad enough to have mouth breathers like Gato over there chatting me up all night. Don't worry, it's not a setup. Seems there's been some bad things happening in this part of town tonight is all. Ha! Bad things, huh? You a rookie? No, not by a long shot. Well, you sound like one. Bad stuff happens here all the time. Seems like every other day I'm hearing whispers of someone getting beaten or a scam going on. Anyone whisper to you tonight? Nah, as a matter of fact, they haven't, officer. Now, as stimulating as that conversation was, I'm all out of goodwill for tonight. Good luck, lady. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Oh, and what are you supposed to be then? I think this one's with the police, honey. Detective Ito, Tokyo Metropolis Police. Police, huh? Name's Goto. Is the gun real too? Why don't you let me buy you a drink? Maybe you can show me your gun and I can show you mine. Charming. How about we stick to the questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this man tonight? I don't know. See these glasses, Detective Odo? My eyesight's not so good. Why don't you come over here and sit on my knee so I can take a closer look? I'll pass. Listen, I tried to help you, but if you don't want it, that's fine with me. Oh. Closed. Not like I have time for chicken tonight anyway. smaller bar doesn't seem to have a lot of customers, but there's a good view of the street from the storefront. I'm Detective Ito of Tokyo Metropolis Police Department. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? No problem at all. You can call me Daizo if you want. I haven't, done something wrong, have I? No, nothing like that. I was hoping you could help me, actually. Have you seen this man? Maybe sometime tonight? Oh, no. Mind if I take another peek at that picture? Sorry. I don't think I've seen him after all. Are you positive? Yeah, I definitely remember. You see, to be honest, business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I definitely remember a guy like that. Mostly, I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. Can't say I thought this is what I'd be doing as the owner of a bar in the Shinjuku area, you know? Not to mention, honest guys like me are being driven out of a business around here. All the other places like that Hostess Club up the street are cutting corners. Oh! What was that? You just... What? Why did you drop me out of the sky like that? Okay. The back entrance to a shuttered store. I can't get in. Doesn't look like anyone's been home for a while, but I wonder who'd want to live on a street like that. Anyways. Whatever was drawn on someone tried scrubbing off but gave up halfway. The small old wooden emblem on the door is so worn I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kind of stores used to be here before it was cannibalized by bars. For such a grimy looking door that sure is a fancy lock without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. What a stench. Well, pretty normal for a dumpster, I guess. It's locked up tight. It's some sort of warehouse or storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely theirs. Blood. No, only fresh red paint. Whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl, but there's no time to dwell on the past tonight. I have work to do. Whoa. Was right here. It was a girl in red, right? I can't do anything. What was that about? There's literally nothing to do in here. I mean, rust maybe? Don't really see anything. That was weird. That's also weird. Whoa, oh, silhouette. I'm sorry to hear that, Daizo. I've got one more question if that's okay. You have a pretty good view of the alley from here. See anything unusual out there tonight? Unusual? Now that you mention it. When I went out back before, I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. Just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I had to pawn my wedding ring to pay this month's rent. If my wife heard about that, the next thing is the dumpster might be me. Okay, so investigation is 5. You just sigh. Ah. Oh! No doubt about it. That tonic's his phone, alright. But who would have put it in there? Damn. No way I can pry it apart or jimmy it open. And I'm running out of time. It really leaves only one solution. I can't believe that worked. Wait. Ayumi. What are you doing? I can't use my gun like that in public. Good thing no one saw me. This must be it. A filthy paper bag surrounded by a swarm of flies. The ringing is coming from inside. I'll need to fish it out of there and get a closer look. Embedded in the gruesome red mass is Tanika's phone. As I slid the phone out, I'm overwhelmed by the smell of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. Hello? Who is this? Oh, you finally picked up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time, Ayumi-chan. How do you know my name? Where's Tanika? Where are we keeping him? Shh. Ayumi-chan. Shh. Tanika's alright. Here with me in the sewer. Come down. There's something I want you to see. Damn, those bars won't budge. The red paint is on both the inside and the outside of the drain. Is there someone here? Oh, so someone around here must know how to get in. Oh. Enter. Oh, you're there. I see you. Whoa. Oh, shit. Stop that. Whoa, lady. We're closed. What are you doing in here? Did you just see that girl? See what? The lights were flickering, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You look like really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. So, this is like private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and like talk to the police. You're talking to the police. You're a cop. Whoa. What timing, officer? Sir? Ma'am? I think I heard a gunshot or something outside. I mean, I don't know what a gun sounds like, but I've seen movies. I was gonna go out to talk to the cops, but like, I thought, what if the guy's still out there? He'll totally waste me, so I just decided to wait it out, you know? Good thing you showed up. Hey, do you smell whiskey? No, that must be imagination. Did you see anyone outside tonight? Around your dumpsters, maybe? Nah, man. And I would know. Those dumpsters are a part of my responsibility and stuff, and I'm pretty observant. Something tells me you're not as observant as well as you are at giving jump scares. The boss is, like, super harsh about making sure people don't, like, tamper with them and whatever. Anyway, you're super sure no one's outside trying to kill me, right? Because I gotta go and, like, finish my duties later. And you just freaking went off into the aether. As quickly as you entered and startled me, you left. Alright, well, still a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, that's something I should do. Once Yukimura's backup sees this, a forensics team won't be far behind. I'll make sure they don't miss it so it can be analyzed properly. Well, right now I'm losing sanity and professionalism. I don't know what that is, but my investigation's going up. What if the professionalism is, because we were drinking on the job? Sorry to bother you again, Daizo, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, detective. Now that you mention it, and you might not believe me, but I swear a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there along with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here, probably at one of the hostesses' clubs as usual. maybe the Butterfly Club. Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, the storm drain's bad news. If you ask me, I'd steer clear of it. Have you seen someone around here carrying a bucket of red paint? Huh? Paint? No, I guess not. I mean, I wasn't really looking for it. I guess, why do you ask? I noticed a couple of red marks near the sewer. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, okay, well, I'll keep an eye out and make sure to let you know if I see anything. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Don't play dumb with me. I know you've been in that sewer. Tell me how you got in now. The hell you think you are? I don't care what some asshole said about me, lady. I know you take women in there, and if you want to leave this bar with the necessary parts to be with one again, I suggest you start talking. Sorry, about the misunderstanding. There's a shrine in that sewer. I go down there to, do stuff. I don't remember asking you what you do down there. I asked how you get down there. Now start talking. Alright. Just leave me alone. There's a trick to opening the grate. Twist the leftmost bar to the right and the one next to it to the left, and they come off. Then you can crawl inside. There, you happy now? Now just leave me alone. No, we are horribly unprofessional. Oh, would you look at that? That worked. Alright, photo. Yeah, seeing that probably took a few years off my life. The photo is in good shape, and I guess it was probably taken recently. Someone has strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling, maybe in a vain attempt at creating an intimate atmosphere. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the hall towards the well. I wonder what this shrine gate's doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built. That's some fresh paint used on the wall and the drain outside. Whoever painted it must be close. It's a gamble, but I could try getting down there beforehand. Or barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down more safely, though. Oh. I think I died. What was that? Investigation's -5. I don't like that I'm losing investigation. Oh. Oh, hello. At long last, I found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered by a dirty, blood-stained sack. I'd gone in all businesses, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and go back to a normal life. My plan went out the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from those shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to the girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen to the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. It must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was what she wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yumakiri where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective, and a girl straight from a nightmare. Police dropped the knife. Straight to business, huh? Not even a hello or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? It's been a while after all. I'm not drawing my weapon, so you have no need for yours. I only want to talk. You do? How cute. You hear that, Tanaka? She wants to talk. That's right. We can work something out. No one needs to get hurt. Don't worry, Tanaka. I'll get you out of here. Ito, no. Get out of here. Please, run! Shh. That's enough out of you. You stay nice and quiet until us girls are done talking. Well, go on. Talk! I'm waiting. Not so easy when the knife is pointing towards someone you care about instead of some random girl. I'm not falling for it. You're not the same girl. That girl is dead. Oh, she is? Well, gee, if I'd known that, it would have saved me a lot of trouble. Keep looking at my knife. What? You don't like it? It's so pretty. No one has to get hurt. No, someone always gets hurt. Besides, I don't want to hurt him, Ayumi-chan. No. I'd never want to hurt Tanaka, but I have to. Don't you see? It's the only way. Shh. Do you hear that? Voices whispers. It's a lot like Kamakura, isn't it, Ayumi-chan? It worked. I was right. Now Tanaka will be able to come with me to the dock. Things will be different this time. He'll help me find the door, and everything will change. I won't be alone anymore. And I guess what? Good news. We don't need you anymore. No one needs a nasty woman like you. Tanaka says you don't hate me. That what you did in Kamakura wasn't your fault, but I know better. No. I don't want to think about those things. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's change the subject. Say bye-bye to Tanaka. He's coming with me. Faced with the impossible, my mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still didn't believe. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defense began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I'd buried it in my reports and me and Tanaka didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl. As I saw the glint of the blade, the smell of the cherry blossoms began to mix with the stink of rancid sewage. My command to drop the knife only tightened her grip on the handle, and it inched closer and closer to Kazuki's throat. If I'd planned on keeping him safe, I had to think of something fast. How are you here in Kamakura? I murdered me! No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to... Ayumi, there's nothing you can do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this. Oh, you! Be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it. Almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was the mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for it for so long, Ayumi-chan. So many different shrines. Then Tanaka showed up. He didn't look at me like I was some sort of rabid little animal, not like all the others. No, no, no. Not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me. Really help me. And I almost believed he would before you showed up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Poof! I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurt me, Ayumi. It hurt so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took it away from me. I wondered why someone so nice as Tanaka would be with someone so horrible like you. So I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you. Remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayumi, it worked. Everyone always calls me stupid. But look at me now. Tanaka and I will be together and I will finally find the door. But first I have to send him there. I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me. Please? You promised. And you, Ayumi-chan, you can watch. Even though none of it made sense at the time, the girl truly believed every word she said. When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as if she really believed he was her savior. The situation was deteriorating and her grip on the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. What is the darkness? What are you talking about? Well, we don't need to talk about that. After Kamakura, I was there. Everything time before that, it's always the same. Deep, deep down, the dark is always breathing. Can't you hear it? It's here now, very close. It won't leave me alone. It follows me all the time. Ever since I was little. At least with the mask, it's quieter. I told you, I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to be alone down there anymore. I won't let it keep me there. I won't. I want to sleep. I'm so tired, but the dark, it's in my dreams. It's there every time I wake up. He'll help me sleep. He'll help me once he can see. Won't you, Tanaka? Oh, I ran out of time. Stop. Wait, please. You have to stop this. You could never have stopped this, Ayumi-chan. I only brought you here to see it. Once again, a smile crept to her face. She kept on smiling as she drew the blade across his neck. Well, that seems like a pretty decent spot to stop at for the time being. And we'll potentially delve more into this later. Potentially.